I never liked shopping.
Thousands of items which have to be compared with each other and tried on. The crowds in the shops, the heavy air, and the music. Not calm, nice, but so loud, reminiscent of a disco, which, instead of making the shopping more pleasant, gave me headaches. I just wanted to get out from there.
In my surroundings, I was a unique case because everyone in my school liked shopping. As a teenager, I was the opinion that my body was very unproportional and nothing could really suit me. So I used to have a huge problem buying clothes. I felt bad in my body and I wasn't aware of why certain clothes didn't fit me. I never thought about it or analyzed it because I wasn't really interested in it. What are you doing? What are you doing, Michu? This is Toffee, my boy. For this reason, my fashion taste was medium good, as you would call it maybe. I dressed quite common. Please remember that with this video, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings regarding their style of clothing. I just want to talk about my personal experience and my own feelings that I had about fashion, clothing, so please don't get me wrong. In the beginning, when I started buying clothes for myself as a teenager, I bought quite ordinary clothes like t-shirts, jeans, sweatshirts with zips, warm cardigans, sneakers, something like that.
In gray, dark blue, and black.
They were very practical, basic, so they could literally suit everyone. For others, the clothes that I was mixing together might have looked even strange, inadequate, but I didn't care, and for me, they were great. I just felt good in simple, soft, and cozy clothes. At least I used to say so. In fact, I hid my complexes with dark and white clothes. They helped me feel comfortable and they helped me mask my imperfections. So after many long years, when my body started to change a bit during puberty, I started to notice some qualities as well. It wasn't me drawing attention to them, but getting little compliments that I thought about for a very long time after, for example, from my family members or friends, helped me a lot seeing them too. And then it made click in my head and I stopped being so ashamed because of my body. Sometimes accepting something you can change and learning to not compare yourself to other people helps a lot. Also, changing what you can actually change with a little effort can boost your confidence. I was brave enough to decide to expose some of my body parts more, and I was able to deal with some of my complexes permanently. That's when I started buying more extravagant clothes in different colors that accentuated my eyes, my hair, or my figure. It's just that at the time I hardly had any money. So every time I went shopping and wanted to buy something, it had to be really interesting, unusual, very special, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on basic things like a white t-shirt or black leggings. Actually, they weren't fashionable at the time, but you get the idea. And that's why I look like a very individual crab when I wanted to combine all the different styles, patterns and colors together, not having any usual natural clothes. And I looked a little bit extraordinary again, but this time not black, dark, sad, extraordinary, but this time funny extraordinary, which is not bad at all, but I personally didn't feel that good again because I knew it didn't quite suit me yet. There was something wrong with this kind of style in my case. It didn't look well on me. In recent years, I have finally understood a little better what to pay attention to, so that I don't get too much of everything just in one outfit. This process took quite a lot of time, but I think now I got there to see what suits me very good and which items I shouldn't wear. Everyone likes something different. So for me it might be good, and for other people it might be like, oh, you know what I mean. So I'm just talking about myself, about my personal opinion right now, this year. Maybe next year it might be totally different, but for now,
I like my current style.
But I also found a way around the problem that I didn't want to spend a lot of money on non-specific basic clothes. And for the same amount of money, I could have, instead of one piece, 20 pieces. Imagine that. Yes, I think you already know what I mean, what I have changed. I started buying second-hand clothes.
What?
What has this resulted in? Of course, to buying in bulk. Two things about it. First, I didn't spend any more money than before. And I was able to test out different clothes, try out different combinations, and finally find those that fit me and that I really feel comfortable in. Everything has some positives, but also some negatives, of course. The same with this situation. Sometimes I stand in front of my wardrobe and wonder what exactly to put on. I don't know what to wear because the choice is too big. The other negative side of this is that I have less and less space. I generally tend to be a person who likes to keep things for later, just like my grandfather, because maybe one day my style will change again. I will put on weight or lose weight, and I will need clothes that I've had before and I have paid for already. So I always think, why to throw them away? Yes, but these are first world problems. Having the luxury of having too many clothes and no space to keep them.
This is insane.
Nevertheless, they are unnecessary problems. And now, shortly before the move to another apartment, I'm wondering what to take with me. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to end up like Steve Jobs, who had only one look with his black turtleneck pullover, but I want to make my life a little bit easier and get rid of things that I just don't wear at all. So I thought about it for a few minutes and decided to approach it a little bit strategically. Strategically. First, I will have a look at each piece in my wardrobe separately. Just check if it's still in a good condition or maybe if it's already worn out. I also made myself a list of different occasions that I needed some clothes for over the last few years. Again, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a kind of person who specifically buys herself 5 pairs of shoes just for a holiday. For example, 1 pair of shoes for the beach, 1 for walking around in the hotel, 1 for restaurant evenings, 1 for walking on pavement, 1 for walking on cobblestones, and so on and so on. You get the idea. I mean, I also have many shoes, but I don't take them on holidays. And why do I have much shoes? You already know. I'm buying shoes also on eBay, which are new or in new condition, maybe one time worn, for example, for only 10% of the original price. Yeah, for example, this one. But there still are some occasions
for which I need matching clothes and shoes to feel good.
So yeah, now come with me. We will have a look at what's in my wardrobe. I will have a look at the condition of those items. I will try every piece on, and then I will decide which I will keep, which I will give away, and which I will throw away. And this little guy maybe will help me later. He will have a second look. Yeah.
Okay, so all in all, the plan is to have 3 to 5 items per each occasion, per each season of the year. So I will have a look at everything what I have and then let's combine some nice outfits.
And here we are now. This is my wardrobe, which you already saw in another video where I presented you some furniture that I got for free. And this is the wardrobe that I got for free. And this is what's inside. I mean, this is on the wardrobe right now because it doesn't fit anymore in this wardrobe because it's so full. So yeah, well, let's go.
So for now, I've just collected all pieces from different sources. One wardrobe, second wardrobe, things lying on the couch, on the chair, hanging on in bathroom, lying under my cat, and so on. And as I mentioned, I sort out all the already damaged and worn out clothes that I can't repair properly on my own. Like old elastic in trousers, which is no longer stretchy. Small threads fall out of the many garments made of artificial fibers, which roll up into balls and attach themselves to these garments, looking unsightly. I mean, I could still sew up a small hole, but a bigger one would be still visible and would be a bigger challenge for me. This process took me 2 afternoons. And I had to change the plan because it didn't make sense to me anymore. It would just take too much time. So instead of trying on all remaining clothing after throwing away the damaged ones, I decided to go through them and just to have a quick look at them, which helped me to decide if I like the piece on me or not. Those I don't like at all, I sort out immediately. From those items that I really enjoy, I will put 3 to 5 outfits for each occasion that I want to have clothing for. Additionally to all pieces that I didn't enjoy on me, I had another pile of those which I didn't wear in the last 1 or 2 years. Those I decided to try on and see if I like them or not. If I do like them, I will put them into a box and hold them for the future, when those items I enjoy right now will be worn out. Those which I don't like anymore, I put them to a side and try to sell them later on eBay. Here I have items that I sell. These are that I'm not sure what to do with, and those I will keep. All pieces with the question mark I will try on. Nope. The reason why I don't like it is obvious. Yep. Or trousers that I really enjoyed one day. I can't even close the button. So what to do with it? On the one hand, I like them a lot, the color and the shape and everything, but look at this belly. I mean, how can I wear it properly? Or maybe when I stand up, it doesn't look that bad anymore. Okay, so I just try out another pair of jeans. Maybe I will have more luck there. These jeans are already so worn out that the slightest misstep would lead to a disaster if I were out on the town. Actually, they were quite a lot of clothing that I liked, but I didn't wear in the last 2 years. So I was thinking about it, what to do with them, and I decided to keep them for the future. The day will come when I will wear them again, for sure.
stuffy. I'm so tired. I made a lot of work and I need a break now. Yeah, he too. He always has a break. But before I start sharing with you my experience and knowledge regarding combining an outfit, I will just Google it and have a look what internet says to this topic.
And you can Google for different keywords, for example, how to combine clothing colors, how to match clothes using the color wheel, how to style mix and match, how to build a good outfit, how can I dress smartly. Allegedly, there are 4 basic elements that make an outfit interesting: the color, pattern, shine and texture. But I don't know what shine in this case means. But they say, to have enough of what you need. I do. When in doubt, wear black. I have enough of them. Get rid of just okay. I think here we made a really good job. Stay away from having too many colors in one outfit. Yeah, I already got it. Wear clothes that fit and complement your figure. Yes!
As we can see, wear neutral colors. What a surprise! Woohoo! Contrast is key. Also okay. Consider the season. Yes, this is what I was considering already. I mean, you don't have to wear clothes that match together all the time. I think clothes that complement each other is also very, very useful, but in my case it wasn't working well. I'm not an expert and I don't want to be one in this profession, but I found out some rules that work very well for me.
Okay, and here's the end result. I really like simplicity, but I do have some extravagant tops or colorful trousers which I can combine with basics. So now I end up having 37 tops and t-shirts, 24 pullovers and cardigans, 7 trousers, jeans and leggings, 4 pair of shorts, 6 dresses and skirts, 12 jackets and coats, 9 blazers, 1 cap and 1 belt. The most of them are in neutral colors like black, white and beige. And yes, there are still a lot. But first, this is only 20% of what I had. And second, I do enjoy them. And third, for the next few years, I obviously don't need anything to buy.
This video showed me that sometimes we have 5 similar pieces just because we forget that we already had them and we buy them over and over again. But I need more clothing because I don't have a washing machine in my flat.
And there is another good excuse that I sweat a lot and very quickly. So I just can't wear one top for 2 days, for example.
So each time I want to wash something, I have to make an appointment in a
laundrette.
So there's always an additional barrier that I have to go through. But considering 10 different occasions that I need some clothing for, and for 4 different seasons of the year, actually like 3 seasons because I count summer, winter, and like the third one is with very similar temperature and weather, and this is the spring and the autumn. It comes out to 3 or 4 items per each occasion and season. So it's okay for me. It's not very less, but also not too much. So I make sure that the most important thing for me is met, and this is that all items I actually wear and enjoy. As I heard once from a very intelligent man, he said minimalism is not about having less, but about using and enjoying everything you have. But these clothes in this video were only the clean ones. There is another pile of items to look through, which are actually now in washing process. So you better don't forget those too.